Reasonable clout. Reasonable clout. We don't need a lot, just a decent amount. It's reasonable clout. 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 It's reasonable clout.
Yes, sir. Up in this thing. Up in this thing. Episode 13. Episode 13. Shit, it's gonna be harder and harder to keep up with that shit.
Yeah. But it's a one trade day. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Back up in this thing, man. Make sure y'all follow us at all social media at Reasonable Clout Podcast, on X at Clout and Reason.
Who is us?
Us is Culture Q and my main man Ben Savvy in the building.
His Imperial Majesty himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Make sure
now y'all know who we are. My man about to tell y'all where you can go.
Well, hopefully you're already here on YouTube at Reasonable Clout Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, run up the hype, you know, get us in the algorithms, man. How you feeling today, my brother?
You know me, man. Great on the mission to be greater.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can't stop till we get there.
Can't stop. Shit, not even then. Ain't never gonna stop.
Because once you get to the top of the mountain, you still got to get back down.
Yeah.
You just there to see, you know, everything else that's around. What's the next challenge?
Yes, sir.
That's the journey of man.
Uh-huh. What he said.
Yup.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to. I'm just about to give him a goddamn precursor, man. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I'm gonna be sounding like Gucci Mane today. The old Gucci Mane.
Old Gucci.
You know, nigga, went camping this weekend and
watching Hannah Montana now.
Goddamn allergies fucked up today, boy. Golly. Going through it. But we still here. We still clocked in, man. Ready to rock out, man. Where we starting, my brother?
Man, it's a situation of dire time right now. The young man is sitting on death row.
Yes, sir.
For some rap lyrics.
Yeah. James Broadnax. He on death row. He actually is set to be executed on the 30th of this month. So we talking in like 4 days, man. And you know, we got a lot of people trying to get behind the movement and get the court still
Killer Mike, T.I.
Yeah. They got a petition going. They're trying to postpone the execution so the courts can, you know, hear to get the case one more time. This is a case in Garland, Texas, that is right outside of Dallas. I'm very, very familiar with Garland. I picked up a lot of loads out of there.
I was going to say, you probably didn't.
A lot of loads. That was a regular stop for me, but this happened back in 2008. And like I said, execution date is set for the 30th of this month. And there's some strange things going on. Not only was he convicted off of rap lyrics, they're saying that a friend or a relative or somebody's coming out saying, okay, he's not the one that actually committed the crime. It actually was me.
Yeah.
You know, so that's another, you know, aspect to throw in there. I don't know what you think about this case, man. You get a chance to get the whole The whole
Man, you
story
know,
on
I
it.
did a little digging, bro, and you know, they got it's crazy. You know that they using where we at? They using 40 pages of lyrics, 40 pages of lyrics in the court of law
That's
against
what's
this
up.
man for this particular case. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit got me to thinking, like, let's go back. Let's take it back. In other cases, when rappers' lyrics were used against them, we got Tay K, you
Mm-hmm.
got Young Thug, you got Bobby Smurda, and Drakeo the Ruler. That's just to say a few. You know what I mean? And all these points and references go back to the lyrics in individual songs. So I also was like, I know we not the only ones that are making music speaking on murder, violence, the use of guns, drugs, and so
Mm-hmm.
forth in music.
Right.
And I was like, all right, well, who else is in the tight race with us? And it brought me to death metal. So you know you got death metal with
Mm-hmm.
60 to 90% of their music. It involves murder, gore, violence, and death.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason they convicted this man is because he had said some things in a rhyme that may have been, I don't even know if it was even similar to the situation that had happened with the gentleman who unfortunately was unalive.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you have bands like Slayer, Cannibal Corpse, Metallica. All of these individuals are under heavy metal, death metal, black metal, and all of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
so
man,
right there, let me throw a little retort out there. So what we got to understand as well, and I'm gonna lead with I am not a fan of lyrics being used in court. So let's get that out the way. Um, so what we got to understand is these people that are having lyrics used in court, they actually was in attached to or very close to a crime.
to the crime, yes.
Okay, so now with your example of death metal, let's say a band member from one of those bands or those groups was involved uh in a crime.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think they'll be quick to use lyrics in that case?
So you know, dealing with wait, let me get this real quick. What is the doo, doo,
Oh, he cheating
mm,
now. See, we in the debate. Now he cheating again.
wait, nah, this ain't even this really don't have this is just something that I was looking at that's called Art versus Confession. And it just basically breaks down a metal band writes about killing, it's dark storytelling. A screenwriter pens a murder plot, and it's just a crime drama. You hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Oh,
listening.
all right. You move your hand like this. I was like, oh man, he didn't hit me with the signal
Uh,
again. All
yeah, no,
right.
no,
A
no, no.
rapper describes violence. The question is pondered: did he actually do this? And it's our fault in a sense because we deem our music as we keeping it real, we being authentic, you know, instead of going to the fact we know a lot of individuals is just spinning yarn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's basically my point on that. Is I don't like the way that artists get attacked, period, because it's not just us, but we're mainly in the spotlight because of all the shit that we do and how big hip hop is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I actually want to take a second to get the petition for this man so we could put it out there because we still got a few days for people to go ahead and sign up for it. So it's gonna be, let me see if I could get it on the screen. Where we at with it? Let's do this. Share the screen. Boom, boom, boom. Share. And let's add that to the stage. So, boom. It looks like it is. You can find it on actionnetwork.org /petitions / stop the execution of James. What is it? Broadnax? Broadnax?
Huh? Broadnax.
Broadnax in Texas. Look like they have collected over 11,000 signatures. So if you feel,
What's the site again?
moved, it's actionnetwork at .org /petition / stop the execution of James Broadnax in Texas.
2 more times.
2 more times.
Yeah. Say it 2 more times. 3 times is sticking people's heads. You know what I
So
mean? If
this
they
gonna
may
be
have
the
missed
third
it.
time. This is Action Network at actionnetwork.org /petitions / stop the execution of James Broadnax in Texas. That's actionnetwork.org /petitions / stop the execution of James Broadnax in Texas. Let's run it up. The goal is 12,800, and they are 1,678 petitions away. I'll make sure I sign that
I gotta get on that.
petition as well tonight. I just wanted to put that out there. Any last words
Definitely.
on this?
Man, we want to dive a little deeper into the case. We don't feel like this man should just be executed off of this one thing alone. There's a lot of individuals. You have two individuals who were murdered, I believe. Um, but it's a lot of individuals who have done a lot of murders out here.
Did you get his rap name?
No, that's what I was trying to look for.
Yeah, I gotta find that. Actually, I
I
probably could
gotta
find it
look.
right now, real quick. Let's see. Audience, y'all should be used to it by now, man. We real time with it, man. We
He
real
was one
time
with
with it.
me.
Okay, let's see. Damn, why don't they say his name? No breed of. Yeah, I don't see his name, man.
Yeah, nigga, gotta do some research.
Yeah, because I actually want to check out these monstrous lyrics that
Yeah,
apparently
that
convicted
should
this man, you know?
that should be in the public domain.
Yeah. We'll get to it, man. We ain't gonna hold y'all hostage trying to find this man rap name, but Yeah, man. Prayers up to him, man. I pray he get out of this situation. I pray at least he get another fair shake at this trial, and they decide not to. But man, that's crazy, man. 2026 and niggas, especially when you have another person coming out saying they're actually, but then it's nah, because who gonna just volunteer for that? Even if somebody trying to just look out and try to avoid him dying, that means you're taking the place of him now.
Yeah.
So I don't see. So somebody coming out, they have to really be no. This was me. Like I can't sit and watch this man.
So they're gonna sit and interrogate that dude,
Yeah.
and get the story.
Hopefully they do because they just kind of been waving him off like we don't give a fuck. We got our guy. Execution.
Yeah, because that means they ain't got to go through a whole nother process again and spend that money for that case. And then that's also wrongful conviction lawsuit.
Yeah, but even if it is wrongful conviction, wouldn't you want to right that wrong? It's going to be even worse. It's going to be even worse if you hold on. It's going to be even worse. Hold on. It's going to be even worse if y'all just execute this nigga without giving it another look at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about fair I'm just talking about being able to sleep at night, my nigga. How could you just, I don't know. That shit crazy to me, man. But maybe I'm the crazy one.
Are you normal?
I don't think anybody's normal. I wouldn't call myself normal.
All the normal ones are crazy.
I think everybody crazy, man.
All the normal ones are crazy, man.
But speaking of,
you a normal dude.
Speaking of crazy, man.
Something else that's a normal dude that's fucking crazy. Oh, you gonna lead it to it? Yeah, go ahead. I was on the.
See, I was in the middle of a nice little, you know what I'm saying? Nice little goddamn, yeah. We're talking about Trump, man. They look like they tried to get my man again. They aim for the Don again.
You know what? I ain't really see it though. Was it a shot taken? I ain't hear it.
I was
Maybe it was just
watching
the video that I watched.
I was watching a video today, and my girl actually put me on this shit because while I was camping, we ain't even had no signal out there. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't getting none of this news. You feel me? And
you ain't supposed to have it. That's the disconnect.
Yeah, I'm
disconnect to reconnect. My people out there, go out there and go do that, man. Go get your camp on. Go out there, take your shoes off, ground. Go on and get you some of that old good sun. Get you some of that good ass prana. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so we was off the grid. So I guess she got on her phone before I did today, and she just was like, she hit me up. She like, yeah, y'all recording the pod today? I'm like, yeah. She was like, you heard about Trump? Like, nah, what the fuck? Like, I'm thinking she about to say he got off to something because she was like, yeah, we ain't had no signal out there, da. So I'm thinking she about to say the worst shit, but she like, yeah, they tried to hit him up again. So
the question is, who
the $1 million. Oh, that ain't the $1 million question for me.
What's your $1 million question?
Is these shits real?
Yeah.
Is this shit staged?
We got the same $1 million question then.
Like,
I'm like, man, it all depends on who it benefits and how it benefits and how the tail can be flipped and twisted.
I got a theory.
What's the theory? Let's hear it, man. The people want to hear it.
I think my man want to go down as a martyr. He want his name to go down in the books. without losing his life. He wanna. That's
Man,
how.
not.
Hold on, let me finish it. You wanted to hear my theory?
Yeah,
Listen.
yeah.
So, the last time they say this, the third attempt. I don't even remember a second one or a first one or whatever. I just remember when his quote unquote ear got clipped. But the first thing this man do when he got shot in the ear, so called shot in the ear, what'd he do? He put that fist up. You dig what I'm saying? He want that image. You know what I mean? So he want to go down as this great, without the actual losing of his life. So I think that's what this is about, because he needs to get people, riled up and behind him, and they want to see a leader that's willing to die for them, to die for their, what they believe in. But go ahead. That's all I want. That's my theory.
I mean, or it could be a stage thing where you're looking at each party participating in something that could catapult the next event. Hey, this was a secret attack by this person from this country or this person from this country. We we have to figure out different motives before we go and shoot or attack somebody. And if we can link these situations to a certain group of individuals, then at this moment, all right, now it gives us ground to go over here and do whatever the plan may be for that particular region.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, the conquest is still continuing. They really
What's the
wasn't
conquest?
as successful as having full central banking all over, and the
Mm-hmm.
dollar's trumping everything, but it's not. It's losing out.
Yeah.
And so only way it won't lose out, hey man, we gotta go grab this oil over here. They gotta come through us. That shit just didn't turn out the way that they expected. Motherfuckers is taking them up through there.
Yeah,
You
and
gotta
another
devise
thing,
plans.
the other thing, which could lean into your theory, my theory. How are all these shooters leaving with their life?
When you have, at a minimum 50 to 100 different Secret Service agents around, inside and out, as well as local law enforcement
Mm-hmm.
patrolling in the streets.
And let me add
So,
another caveat in there. You still answering it, but how did he even get this gun into this building? This was the correspondence dinner. So, like you said, it was heavily security. You gotta go through so many
so they may
security
have
checkpoints
they
to
may have
even get
missed it through
into the
a
building. So how do you even get a gun inside the building?
they may have missed it in a suite. It may have been put in there months before this particular time.
Possibly. But
Again,
still, how did you get it
you
in there?
know,
Because I don't know where is
then
this? Like, is this in the
you can
White House?
go. Was it if it was a handgun or a rifle or what?
I'll look that up, but keep talking. I'll look it up.
So in either case, all of those things can be broken down.
The second thing on the list, it was held at the Washington Hilton, located in northwest area of Washington D.C.
A regular hotel,
It seems like it basically.
a
So,
regular Hilton hotel. So
so
yeah,
what you were
that's
saying
it.
possibly
You would
could,
have access anywhere,
yeah.
all through there, if you would, if you have the itinerary of where the POTUS will be. You know what I mean?
Right.
And remember, man, the whole world is a stage.
Yeah. Okay, so suspect in White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting. It looks like. Hold on, let me open it up. I see a 12 gauge, but hold on. Then it says something about I think it said a 12 gauge.
A 12 gauge?
I believe so. I'm trying to double check that.
So, damn, I didn't see if that shit was up close.
It seemed like it was
Cause
outside
all I
of
seen,
the
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
dining area when
It
it
was looking
happened.
chaotic. Like everybody else was in chill mode, and I think he was fucking last to kind of see what the fuck what was going on.
Yeah, he definitely was tuned out.
No situation awareness.
Right. Or he wasn't worrying about it because he know this shit bullshit. Somebody.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Oh, y'all gonna take me out of here
Like
now?
I gotta
Okay.
act like everything regular right now. You know what I mean? I can't act like, you know. Oh man, it's fucking crazy, bro. That, you
It's
know,
it's strange, man.
all this shit is a game.
Yes,
Motherfuckers gotta
sir.
play in it whether we like it or not.
Facts. Facts.
So if you're gonna play in it, you better play to fucking win because the rules
Mm-hmm.
ain't set for you to win. If you look a little like me or like my man over here.
Uh-huh. It's set up against you. The odds are
This is why we
against you.
speak on like the Michael B. Jordan and what's his name, Delroy Lindo situations
You know, I'm so
where
glad
you
you
know
keep going, but I'm so glad you brought that up because it's something I wanted to say about that whole nigga situation that I never got a chance to say. But go
yeah.
ahead. My bad if I threw you off track.
Go ahead. Let's hear.
Well, it
Let's
was
hear what
just
you
the
got to
irony
expound
in it
on that
all.
for.
It was just the irony of it all because I don't know if you've seen that famous clip of what's my man name? Delroy. What's his name? Lindo. Delroy
Yep.
Lindo.
Yeah.
Did you see that clip probably years ago now where he was kind of like egging on the white guy to say nigga? He was like,
Oh yeah.
say it.
Say it.
Say it. I'll say it with
You
you.
know I can't say that, buddy.
No, say
I'll say it
it.
with you. Come on. Come on.
So for
You
him
know
to go from
that's
egging
just
on,
ridiculous.
for him to go from egging on the white man to say a nigga to one
Hey,
actually calling him
that
a nigga. Come on, bro. You can't write a
that was
script
my
that
man's out in
perfect.
the crowd.
Huh?
That was my man's out in the crowd. He was like, nigger. You know what I'm
This my
saying?
chance. This is my chance.
Yep.
For real,
Right
man.
here. I know
It's just
everybody in the world's gonna hear this, buddy.
that was fucking
I
irony,
got your
dog.
ass, boy. Yeah, man.
But
But you
anyway, we'll
know,
close
those
this out.
situations.
Go ahead,
You
I hear you.
know, those situations is the things that where we at? You know, takes us to the positions that we end up in like the individuals in Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
I was trying to, man. You got to work on that segue game. I'm like, where we going? Where we
Yeah,
going, my man?
I had to peep my notes and make sure I was, we following the script. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I've
Remember,
been
yo.
following this actually for a minute, for a couple weeks now, man. We got a lot of deed theft going on in Brooklyn. It's insane, man. You got these a specific um African American area of the city, if you will. A lot of people of color are is in this area of Brooklyn, and they're being targeted, especially the older folks, the older homeowners, are being targeted by just call them what it is, like scammers, thieves, you know, and they're drawing up
Yeah.
this uh, false documentation, fraudulent documentation, and actually stealing these people deeds. And it's going to the point where the police are dispatched to these homes to actually serve a warrant and take the actual homeowners, drag them out of the house, and if they refuse, drag them all the way to jail. There's someone in Rikers Island right now because of this.
Mm-hmm.
And we have people that lived in these houses, paid off houses for decades, not a few years, not just 10 years. We're talking decades, 4, 5, 6 decades. And you mean to tell me someone is able to falsify some paperwork, and they're targeting the older folks too. So I don't know how easier it is for them to get in and work they move, but and it's like now they're they're calling out to the mayor, what's my man name? Dang. I forget my man name, but he's doing a lot of good work up there in NYC right now, and they're calling out to him to put an end to this or see what's going on. At least just look into it, because you got innocent people. Now, let's say this happened to somebody a year or two ago. Where the hell were they living all this time? You know, like what happened to their life as they knew it? Go ahead.
We can go back a few hundred years, bro. This ain't nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you know how we all go to we go out to New York. Since we talk about New York, you let's speak about Manhattan. You know
Mm-hmm.
that Manhattan at one point in time was around the area where the shout out to all the Native American tribes out there, the Lenape tribe. You know what I mean, and the same thing under the guise of this fucking mission they were on for colonization, you know,
Which is
purchased
always
that
the
area for
mission.
yeah, mm-hmm, for $24.
What? This a
Came
part of
up with
the
a treaty
dollar
and
Indian? This ain't a part of that.
no,
The five,
that's no,
the
that's
$5
but
Indian.
that you can tie that in as well.
Uh-huh.
So the tribes that were already here, you had individuals who fake signed like they were part of certain tribes, ran those tribe individuals off and claimed that land. You
Right.
know,
Right.
under these different guises. So they paid for, to be part of this particular tribe or this particular tribe. Or going even deeper, they
Oh.
would try and wed whichever tribal chief's daughter, get into the tribe, and then try to control the tribe by,
Oh, that was
killing the
that
daughter
one.
or
That's that one movie. That's
not
what
one.
that
It's
one
many
about.
cases. It ain't even a movie. It's
No, I'm not
real
saying you're
cases.
talking about a movie. This was a
But yeah,
movie talking
no,
about exactly
that's
what you're talking about
mm,
with my man in it, Leo DiCaprio, and he was trying to marry into an Indian tribe. You hear me?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Well, that's part of their strategy, so they can put somebody from their regime into power. So you think Venezuela, Iraq, uh, go back to Libya, all these different places during these past, few years, and all the shit that didn't happen. And it's still it's obviously something around that particular area, why it continuously that happens, why they want those properties. So you have to see
Money. We know
what's really going on around
money.
there.
Money.
What's about what new developments can
Not
they
just
have over
developments,
there that
because if you look at a lyric from it was from the album 444, Jay-Z. He was talking about how he could have bought a property in Dumbo, and
yeah.
he could have bought it for like $1 million. Now it's like upwards of like 100 million or whatever, something crazy, and he played off of
Yep.
that. How you think I feel now, Dumbo? You know what I'm saying? Like a
Dumbo.
dummy, but especially in that area in New York City. we was talking about what I pay and everything here where I'm at right now, right? And I told you how big my house is and everything, right?
Yeah.
So imagine that same amount I said that I'm paying a month. Somebody is in NYC paying a month, but they have a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, they doing bad.
You know what I'm saying?
I would never do that shit.
So it's like, of course, people are trying to acquire those homes and everything, because those are $1 million homes. Now, the people that originally, that decades ago, bought these homes, they got them for, a good price. But now we're talking millions these homes are worth. So that's why they're being targeted. You know what I mean? It all comes back to the money. Anything. You tell me any situation and I could tell you how it comes back to money. Anything in life, anything in the world, any period in the world, anything, it always is going to be rooted in money and greed. Because the root of money is greed. You dig what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going off on a little tangent. But I really do hope. Oh yeah, Mayor Mandani up in New York. Hopefully he could get this situate them. Not even laughing at it, but get this situated, man, because it's fucked up, bro. That they doing this to these people, and it's older people. Like, that shit fucked up, bro. You displacing older people that
But
went
it
through the
ain't just
rough
there.
part of their life to be set up, and now you displacing them. They don't know what the fuck to do. Some of them are behind bars, bro.
Nigga, you think they give a fuck about displacing us? You ever heard
I
of
ain't
Trail of
saying they give
Tears?
I'm not saying they give a fuck. Obviously, they don't give a fuck. I'm talking about we the people looking at that can see that is a fucked up situation. I'm not expecting them
Give a fuck.
motherfuckers to have a heart at all. I just know it's fucked up, bro. I couldn't imagine.
And here's the thing. We know it's wrong. We know it's fucked up. But what do?
What
That's
they
the
already
question.
doing.
And when we
What they
gonna do
already
it?
doing. Tapping in with the mayor. Look, you need to come fix this. This is some bullshit. You need to fix this shit. I believe they already got him. I think he already is addressing it as of like this weekend. But anyway, just to go to some more fucked up news.
That's that's some more the Lulu shit that we do.
What's that?
We expect our captors to save us
Well, he's a different
from
case.
their own shit.
This is a Muslim man that wasn't even
But
born
I'm
here.
not just speaking on that one case.
But
I'm
I'm
speaking
saying
on
about
multiple
this
cases.
specific case, why it's not just a Delulu situation. Like we're looking at someone that's actually making change in New York City. You know, okay, you're making so much change. Put a magnifying glass on this situation and help these people out. That's it. It ain't about just, bowing down to our captors, whatever, it's about
Captors.
tapping in with the ones we feel, at least, that are allies that will actually do
And
something.
that's the thing. You have to understand who the real allies are and who are those who
He appears
are
to be.
posing out here.
Mandani, I,
So
I, I encourage you to look him up and get on him because he's actually doing some good work.
the
He's actually
question
doing some
always
good
will
work.
remain: what are we gonna do? What are we
Yeah.
gonna do?
Yep.
You know, man.
Well, more fucked up news. We got a
Yeah,
situation down in
definitely.
Shreveport. We had a gentleman. I can't even call him a gentleman. He's more like a monster. He took the life of, I believe, 8 children. What, it was 8 or 9?
He
I think it
killed
was
8
8
children.
children.
He killed 8 children.
And
7 of them were his
injured.
own,
Yeah,
and
7 were his
another
own.
child. I think that was his nephew or something.
And he injured two women. So off rip, he already broke the code of leaving out women and children. And for him to just go that, this is what I'm saying, man. And I always say that with instances like this.
Man, I always say that shit was never a code. I don't mean cut you off, but I say that was never a code because that's always the first motherfuckers that everybody try to target.
I
And
don't know
that's
about
always the first
everybody.
ones everybody asks. You know, in those situations, the women and children and situations where violence happens or somebody's trying to extract revenge on somebody, motherfuckers be wanting to one up on some shit. Oh, you did this to my brother, and I don't care. I'll do this to your kids and your baby mama and all of this shit. You know what I mean?
I don't think that happens as much as just knocking you off for a homie.
No, I didn't say. I didn't say it's something
Well,
that
you said it haven't been a rule, but
it's
it's
a
if
regular
it was a
daily
rule,
occurrence. But I'm just saying it's not. We always speak about that, but
I think for the
in
most part we live by that.
in
For the most
reality,
part.
certain individuals do.
Well, we're only talking about them certain individuals. Like, who else we talking about?
But
We ain't talking about
even then, that'll fluctuate because of anything can happen. You'll say no women, no kids, but what if the woman and the kids is pointing guns at you?
Well, that's obviously different. It's every man for himself at that point, but we're not talking about men and women that's pointing guns at you. We're
Hey
just
man, I ain't
talking about
killing no women and no kids, man, and
we're
there's
talking
old
about
folks out here.
innocent people, innocent women and kids. Like that's crazy. But anyway, what I was about to get into is what I find so fucked up in situations like this where you have like a person take out the whole fam and then take themselves out, or take out a whole fam, or just innocent people and then let the cops do them. You know, I just feel like, nigga, if you trying to get up out of here, get out of here by yourself, dog. Just get up out of here by yourself. Why you taking so many? Why you taking all these people with you? If you want to leave this earth,
what was going on, bro? He was going through divorce at the time with the woman that he was with his current wife or whatever. And I guess this had been and this is, we have to shine light on domestic violence, because you know this woman was in a domestic violence situation, and you always know in those homes and houses, it goes back to what I said. These are the niggas that's out here that, hey, they don't give a fuck about women and kids. Oh, if I can't have you, nobody else can. You know, them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And so him going through all of that brought it to that point. Like, nigga, you not finna go out and take my kids and then go restart a whole nother motherfucking family, and I'm over here in the whole nother. And then now we get this situation where, you know, I ain't with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, we fathers, so first and foremost, we know it's certain shit and lines we just ain't even gonna go, you know, when it comes to dealing with our kids, regardless. And then especially for me, it's like, you know, hey man, this other women out here, bro. No matter what,
and
$40 is $40.
$40 is $40. In other cases where things like this happen is a strange one as well. Not necessarily this story, but you also have those stories where someone takes out the whole family, but they actually feel like they're freeing the family, or they're freeing them from this fucked up situation. So they're taking it into their own hands, and they're off the whole family. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even that's kind of, I don't want to say nutty, because I do get what you're trying to do, but it's still fucked up, yo. Think about all of the good people or the great people we have on this earth that came from fucked up conditions or fucked up situations, but it was a rose grew out of the concrete. So you're cutting off all those possibilities at the gate because you feel like, oh yeah, no, this shit was fucked up for me, so I don't want it to be fucked up for them. So let me get them up out of here now.
All of this is based on domestic violence and certain men's need for control in that situation, and other deep psychological trauma or issues that bring that about. You know what I mean? It's something that, you know, nigga, we ain't condoning at all. You know, and it ain't nothing, you know, he dead. So, I mean,
this shit fucked up, man. R.I.P. to those
children,
kids.
you know what I mean? Niggas thinking about the kids, bro. You know, and then the mother survives.
God bless her, man. God bless her, because I couldn't imagine. You heard me? What, I'm out? You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Yo. You got me now? Talk to me, player. You hear me?
Yeah, you like in and out.
Damn.
Let me see.
I should be all good on my end. Check. Yeah, I should be good on my end.
All right, now you. Yeah, I don't know. Was you away from it or something?
Nah, I'm right here. That bitch right in front of me. You got me?
Now it's doing it again.
Damn, man.
Fucking.
The devil is a lie.
I'm listening.
Yeah. But anyway, hopefully the audio good. But yeah, that's that on that, man. I guess we'll get what we're getting into next, man. RP to those children, man. It was a graphic that had all of their names on it, but I ain't feel right putting that shit up there. But RP to all those babies, man. For real, for real. Where we going next, man? Hopefully
Let's talk
something
about it.
lighten up the mood, cause we been on some bullshit not bullshit, but some depressing shit this whole time. Let's lighten up the mood. What we got?
Yeah, man. You know that's some cold shit, but let's talk about some real cold shit that's coming in May.
Yes, sir. Ice.
What we doing, man?
Iceman coming May 15.
That nigga probably try to shut down everybody reviewing his shit.
Oh no, we were reviewing that motherfucker. I think it was like because that was some unreleased shit. I don't know, but we're definitely reviewing it. And we almost up out of that 90 days they had niggas down. So shit, we definitely reviewing that bitch. If we could get to it before your ass just listen to it on your man. I've been waiting for years for this. I just couldn't help myself.
I'm good on that.
I couldn't help myself.
What I'm expecting is, and I think you spoke about it, and I had already was thinking about some shit, and then I seen some shit online, but I don't know if that shit is true or not. But they was like, I think the picture they got Kendrick walking around in a fireman suit.
That shit can't be real.
So they like, man,
Kendrick way more player than that.
No, the fireman is coming out. He may be dropping the fireman.
No, I get the analogy. I get the analogy. I'm just saying, Kendrick is way more player than that. He gonna do something way more. It's just gonna be way more brilliant than a fireman outfit. Like, come on, bro. Like he do his shit like he at the motherfucking
Hey man, listen. It said you got to go just straight kiss with it. You know what I mean? Keep it short and simple. He may be just hitting him with a quick kiss. Boom. No. Yeah.
It's been a while. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, because you tripping.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah,
man. Get this nigga, man.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Thank you for getting us out the drought. Thank you for getting us out the drought.
Damn.
But so what we think, man? Did you catch any of this rollout with the ice? So what he did was he put these ice cubes up, and in the ice cubes, it was supposed to be the date for the when the Iceman is dropping. Then you had this.
Mad about that shit.
Hold on. Then you had this Canadian streamer ended up getting on top of the blocks of ice, busting it down until he got to the actual bag, waterproof bag, which I guess had the date in it or whatever. So he hopped down, hop in the Benz. He goes straight to Drake's house. Everybody knows Drake's address. You know what I'm saying? It's something bright, something. Everybody know Drake's address. So he like, we're going straight there. So he pulled straight.
Don't know because I don't know.
Well, I'm saying it's documented. He put it out on the album. One of his songs is named his address. fucking Kanye put his address. Niggas know his, not everybody, you taking a literal, but niggas know his address. But so he pull up to his house, and
I'm not a nigga, so that's probably why I don't know.
Okay, all right,
you know what I'm saying,
nigga.
my nigga.
But he pull up to Drake house, and I don't know, they got this fucking table set up. I don't know, but they tried to make it seem like the nigga just was a random nigga that went and got. No, y'all put this nigga. This shit is staged, bro. Y'all wanted
Especially
this
if nigga
nigga
went,
to go. So if you bury,
especially if he went straight to his house.
so Pete Game, you see all on box of how ice. This how it was. Why would the date be at the top, like under a couple layers? Why wouldn't it be like in the core of those ice blocks?
Yeah.
Like, who would just put it up in the top? And then it's like, this shit was all set up. It's like Drake will find a way to lame some shit out because it's actually a fucking kind of cool concept. But when it's all staged, it kind of lames it out. Like, bro, then they get a nigga some money, like, oh, it wasn't no prize to get it, but here you go because you found it. Like, it was just lame, my nigga. I swear. Just talking it out, it just make it more lame in my head. Like,
I'm glad I missed it. That's what it is.
it's so fucking lame.
But what
so
you gonna think about this album, though, man? You think?
I hope it's good, bro. I hope it's
You think he
good.
gonna be on some double disc shit?
Well, that's one of my questions. I was like, should he mention Kendrick in this album?
Well, you know it's gonna be slight jabs all through there.
But should he do that? Would that be wise for him to come at Kendrick after losing that battle?
Well, that's if Kendrick can decode what the nigga say. He may try to keep it real discreet this go round.
Nah, that nigga be blunt with his jabs. Drake be blunt. His shit don't be.
Well, you got he's going through that legal shit about this not like us shit. So I don't think it would be a smart play.
I think he's stupid enough to still do it because you're stupid enough to be going through this whole legal battle knowing all the participation you had in this whole exchange. So we know he ain't no sense. So I think he would be stupid enough to still come at this man now because you see this whole little Pinocchio shit he got going on with this album. He got this Pinocchio. He got him in a scope, a target. You know what I'm saying? A line of fire, whatever they call it. Who he's saying is Pinocchio?
The liar.
And who would be the liar in this story? In his mind or in his narrative, who would he be calling a liar?
You think he would be taking shots at Baby King since Baby King is?
No, he want his big homie.
Oh damn! What's that dude's name, man? Drake. Pinocchio.
But anyway, I don't know what this nigga over there doing. We got a lot of dead space, man. Iceman, May 15th.
No, I'm over here seeing the little Pinocchio shit. Yeah, go ahead. You good? I'm just looking at it.
Yeah.
I don't see shit.
Iceman, May 15th. I'm actually not a hater, and I just caught the fight how it was. You know, I fuck with both. Yes, I'm more of a Kendrick fan, but I did fuck with some of Drake's albums or whatever. I'm a late fan on him. I really wasn't on him in the earlier stages, so the fans and the people that have an attachment to him from the not Your Loss, like The Views and what's the cover when he looking all sad at the table?
So Far Gone and all that shit.
Like So Far Gone. All those albums, I really wasn't on them like that. You know what I mean? So that attachment all these people have to Drake, I don't have. I'm more on the later shit. Like I'm more on Scorpion, you know, Scorpion and later. Like that's my shit. If you reading this too late for sure. But
I think in the beginning he was he was better because he was just doing the straight rapping. Now, you know, he came with it with the melodies, but I actually
he
liked
always
some of his
was
earlier
doing
shit.
melodies.
You know what I mean?
That was his shit from the start. That singing and rapping shit.
He went berserk with it after a while. It was once he figured out that was the key. Shit, you couldn't get.
I think that was always
when
the plan with them. He was always gonna be a rapper singer.
You couldn't.
You getting bodied by a
say
singing nigga.
Hook King.
You getting bodied by a
That's
singing
what I'm saying.
nigga.
You couldn't say he wasn't a Hook King. You know what I mean? He had an era where he was on everybody's shit. If he allowed it or if they allowed it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then you still got the one nigga that's still dissing him out here. You know, the big boy. Quack.
This nigga be talking like he talking to the feds about a drug deal. Nigga, you can say nigga's name, my nigga.
What?
You can say nigga's name. You be like, big boy. Who you talking about?
Nigga, quack, nigga.
Who is quack? See, that's what I'm saying. In code, who is quack, nigga? That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, man. Nigga, we talking about Ross, man.
All right. See, what quack got to do with Ross?
Remember when the nigga was like, yo, man, we got all these chickens out here just running around, quack.
Oh, see, I missed that. I missed the joke.
You missed that, man. You gotta watch it. Niggas was looking like, wait a minute. The chickens is going quack around your ranch.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. But another thing that's crazy out this motherfucker is these new prom. They calling them prom send-offs, where they decorate outside the house. You know, they got fucking all this shit, man. Balloons, all this shit. The velvet rope. What is that? Velvet? You know, they got all this shit.
You got your plans ready for your youngins, man? What type
nigga,
of
you
big
gonna
thing
get that before me? You gonna get that before me? So you should.
What type of big thing you gonna get? I mean, I'm asking you.
You're gonna be there
first.
You're gonna be there before me. So you're not in a position to ask.
You don't even have to. Oh man, I ain't in the position. You ain't got the answers.
Hold on. You know what? The way I'm raising mine, and I got my son wallet, right? Because he put it down, so I picked that motherfucker up, and I was gonna fuck with him. I give it back to him. But we teaching eyes to get their own money. So I say all that. He got a little 60 piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I say all that to say Pops probably ain't gonna have to put $1 down, so he could do whatever the fuck he want to do.
Yeah.
I'm training him up to make his own money.
Likewise. Yeah, we're not into the indoctrination into going and being. I refuse to be one of them motherfuckers that was in them one little job spots so goddamn long that now my son worked there and I still ain't got shit going. You know what I mean?
Oh no, we ain't doing that.
No, man, it's about, well, that'll bring me into our last, at the end of the night. What I'm saying now, we'll put a pin on that, what I'm saying, and it'll be, hey man, my little last words, because it ties right in perfectly. You know what I mean?
All right, bet. But let's not veer off too much of this.
But hey, you still ain't answered that question though, man.
Like I said, he could.
What, man?
He could get a helicopter if he wants to. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what he get. He could do with his money what he want to do. But doing all this, spending all this money just for the dog and pony show, nah, I ain't in that. I ain't into that. This is
Well,
crazy, bro. This
that's
is
our
insane.
biggest problem far as our nation of people is our money going the wrong direction. That's a business and shit right there. The funding to start up a business right there. You talking
That's the
about,
end I be on. Out of all this, I'm going to invest in some big light letters into
that's
the
your LLC,
balloons,
your
into
little
the
van if whatever you're doing, your cards, your website, your banking account. That's all that in all these little scenarios with parents, and then you know they go off and then be right back at what, like fucking your local burger joints and shit like that. Security somewhere. Nothing what they set out to do. We got to start setting our little ones up a little bit better, man. This shit, But everybody had their own opinion. That's cool. That's cool. But that shit, for me, we ain't even gonna be on that wave. These little ones got passports and they getting ready to get the LLCs and all of that shit each now set up to where they'll have their history and everything built up with their accounts and everything. They got their little trust and all of that shit. So yeah, shit finna be right, man. We changing history, not repeating cycles that don't get us nowhere.
shit. This ain't even repeating cycles. This creating whole new cycles. For what?
No, I mean the
I'm
cycle
not
of
retorting what you're saying. I'm saying I'm introducing a new layer to it.
mm-hmm.
They're creating a new fucking situation where this ain't never been a thing back in our day. You know what I'm saying? It's like just getting more and more and more outrageously glamorous. Like you got these motherfuckers going to prom in Rolls Royces, Bentleys, Maybachs.
Remember, this is all for the gram. They put all this stuff out there. This that and this for some individuals, this they one moment.
And that's the saddest part.
That's the saddest part because they think this is it. Like that ain't some shit that's gonna happen every year. Just like that situation with the prom. I ain't go to prom. I was locked up.
I wasn't locked up and I ain't go to prom.
You know what I mean? I ain't never high school. I ain't get to go none of that shit.
My senior year, I was far away from home. I was up in Maryland, and I ain't have no history with these motherfuckers. So what I want to go to the prom with them for? So
Man,
I
I
skipped
was
out on that
going.
motherfucker.
Besides being in the streets, motherfucker wanted to do all of that little shit. But the choice was made, and that choice led me to somewhere where the fuck I ain't need to be. But maybe I needed to be because it's part of the story.
Did you watch that Lou Young skit I sent you?
Hey, Rebby, hey,
That
he be
nigga is
having me
fucking
dying,
hilarious, man.
man.
God damn. When he put
Man.
the dread wig on, man, that nigga be acting just like them young niggas, man. I swear.
Man, bro.
That nigga be acting just like he did the other one where he was like the little football player. He was like how the young football players with dreads be.
Yeah,
That
all the
nigga
time, bro.
wild, man. I fuck with Lou
So
Young,
yeah,
man. Shout out to him, man.
go check out his
Oh,
shit. If you ain't,
Oh, that's what I
man,
was going to ask. We kind of just teased at it. I'm just knocking out all my questions I have for this particular topic. Is this shit, do this shit work like weddings? Do the father have to pay for all this shit? I guess at least for the sons, huh? What the
I mean,
father
it
got
all
to pay for this?
depends. Them niggas may be out there having it, doing this thing. You know what I mean?
I see a lot
So
of parents doing it.
it may be parent funding. We all know it's some youngers out there that's got a little
But
food
if
on
we
their
were to
plate.
guess, do we think fathers
Most
gotta?
likely eh, mothers and fathers. I ain't just gonna say fathers.
Okay, a unit, but the unit
Yeah.
of the son, not the unit of the daughter, or do we think it's a collaborative effort?
It all depends on the son and the daughter and what statement they want to make, and then how their parents are and what their parents can afford at that moment.
Yeah. But anyway, man, this shit is out of control, man. And it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get crazier. Um, we ain't gonna be happy until they landing helicopters in the middle of the neighborhood.
They
You know what
was
I'm
doing
saying?
that.
I ain't seen that, but I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
They already had a helicopter. You ain't see that. That's probably
No,
Drewski's next skit.
I ain't seen that one.
That's probably
Um,
Drewski's next skit to be doing the same shit.
let's go to some more out of control shit, man. Keep this ball rolling. My girl Jada. Even Jada was heaven sent.
Even Jada was having said, let's talk about it.
Are you up on this?
You know,
Her
yeah.
recent little I don't know what you call it.
I can make myself look like an adulteress to save Will. But that's true because women can go and say that they did this, and women will be backed by other women. Girl, you wasn't wrong for what you did. This, that, there, and the other. However you felt, this you go. All of that. It's all right, girl. We all fall down sometimes. Now let that have been a man saying, "Yeah, I said I cheated just so I'm the adulterer in the relationship for real." If Will busts out, crucified.
Listen, man. I don't know what good crack this lady is on,
It's a lot out there, man. You got that
but
finny fin.
she out here tripping the fuck out. She's out here tripping the fuck out. You flip and turn your infidelity into looking like a hero to protect your.
You are watching true masterful master
It's not.
manipulation.
It's not though. It's not
Man,
masterful.
this shit is masterful.
It's
Like, come
not.
on, man. You
It's,
believe that.
I don't. I
Man, you
believe she
believe that.
believed that. I believe she believed that, and I also
And
believe
that's
she's
all that
out her.
matters. Listen,
I believe she's
my
out her
people
fucking
out
mind.
there, that's all that matters. You gotta believe. You.
This lady out her fucking mind.
Oh shit.
So she
Man.
basically said, before she got with August Alsina, her and Will was already separated for I think over a year at the time. So she's basically trying to say she wasn't cheating because they were separated. They just haven't gone public with it. But this is my problem with it. Y'all not together. Okay, cool. Y'all doing y'all different things. Okay, cool. You know, Like, that's really no problem. But you couldn't find a bigger pond to get your fish out of. Why would you target your son's homeboy? August Alsina was her son's homeboy.
What do you think most relationships are based off of?
Love.
How they initiate.
I mean, it's
I'm gonna just say one word.
Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. Pause. Proximity.
There you go. That's it. That young man was around.
Listen, that ain't no aha moment, nigga. Still
No.
in that proximity, you gotta be able to weave through that to the do's and don'ts. Yeah, your son's friends are going to be in your proximity. Your daughter's friends are going to be in your proximity. Like, it's going to be individuals in your proximity that you cannot touch. They're just off limits. You're going to look away. That shit is just sick. Like, you could, like, imagine being the son.
Saying this, but you have to realize that ain't the position that certain individuals is in to view how they're feeling at the moment.
See, that's your cheat code. You always say it's a certain person or it's a certain group. It's these certain. No, I'm talking about the majority. That is crazy.
We ain't talking about the majority because the majority ain't on it. We're talking about these.
That's simply what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That niggas ain't on that, and that she's bugging out because she is on that. So labeling her as a certain individual or these certain people, no, y'all don't get no pass either. Y'all tripping. Y'all bugging the fuck out.
It's another one of them situations. It is what it is, whether we want it to be or not.
I'm not trying to change nothing. I ain't trying to push nobody in any way. All I'm doing is refereeing this shit, calling what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how you should always be in your position when you feel strongly about things. You know what I mean?
I don't know how strong I feel about it, but I just think there's some nutty ass shit. Jada Pinkett.
No, that's what I'm saying. You feel strongly like, she's off her shit.
She's
you know
she's off her rocker. For me,
it's more of the factor that I spend more time of looking deeper into the situation, not to get individuals to where it would be what's the goddamn the context that I'm looking for in the whole situation. You know what I mean? Far as how deep can I dive into the thought process of this person and get an understanding, because these are those certain individuals, these are the rarities to the side, the different case studies, you know what I mean, to where you that create, again, as you say, she believes her own shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that it's powerful in that light sense when people do that. Even the individuals who certain people in society would deem, or the majority, the majority would deem, hey man, this shit ain't, this shit is off. You know what I mean? We all in the same goddamn boat. Like, yo, what the fuck? But I stick to the fact that it is what it is. The fact still remains, whether we feel how we want, and that just goes to show what we was talking about. The laws with, motherfuckers of certain ages can mess with these little girls and shit like that. The fact still remains in that situation where all this shit is a law, and this shit is considered, not considered taboo in certain places because of age factors or whatever. You know, you wouldn't think that dealing with a woman and having her friend's son that would, you know, be the case. But bro, you see that shit, you know, played out in uh pornographic films, you know. That's part of the fantasy hype. And then nigga, we in Hollywood. What you expect? Hollywood.
But it ain't just Hollywood because
And
as
then
I'm
my
sitting
man's is
here
on.
as I'm sitting here thinking, that is almost how you say with the category in pornography. That's almost like a fantasy, like the homeboy mom. Like if that was to happen, like I remember growing up and it was situations that probably
Well, you
happened to
they
a few of.
it be, and that's why it's played out in those movies. Remember, art imitates life, and to some individuals, oh my God, porn is so nasty. And to some individuals, porn is art. You know,
Well, I'm
that's
not
why they
talking
do
about
these
porn.
little
I'm not talking
full.
about porn. I'm just connecting it to the category talk. But what I'm saying is
And
in
man,
real
we
life,
ain't gonna get you
there
in
were
trouble, bro.
there were homies that actually probably slid into they homeboy's mom's type shit. Like this is real
Yeah,
life type shit. You dig what I'm
that's what
saying?
I'm saying. The moms, the sisters, and shit. And I was just saying that's why it played out into art imitates life. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality and shit. Motherfuckers is really out here busting those particular moves. Where
Mm-hmm.
it's like, okay, nigga, I'm finna get at the homie's sister. Damn, that you know, I didn't known her this long. Or I've been watching the homie's mom. She looking good. She done
Some of
got a
these
divorce
moms
from
just
such and
hoes,
such.
man.
And
Let's
then
get
yeah,
to
you
the
got that. You got
let's get to the meat and
you
potatoes of this shit. Some of
got
y'all
the
moms
Cougars
are
and the Panthers
trifling
out
out
there, bro.
there. Y'all predators. Because if the shoe was on the
Cougars,
other
the
motherfucking foot,
Panthers, the
if,
Jaguars. Hey,
if the
they
shoe
out
was
there.
on the other motherfucking foot, it'd be a motherfucking problem.
What that dude say when he sat up in that car? Hey boy, I'm proud of you, but your ass going to jail. When he act like he had slapped his girl and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And his girl was a white girl. Said, oh shit, man, I'm proud of your ass, boy, but your ass going to jail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, your ass going to jail if the shoe on the other foot. You know, the shit that they be like, oh, go ahead, Stella, get your groove back.
But I ain't sitting here
They
trying
ain't.
to I ain't even trying to fight for the double standard, because if you fight too much, they're like,
Oh yeah,
damn
no,
nigga,
I
what
ain't. It
you
ain't.
want to be able to be with the young? So nah, I'm
No,
just saying
no, no, no. I'm just saying that that's out there.
it's a
Again, for me, I'm
crazy
just
double
speaking
standard.
on what is. It don't matter about how I feel or how I view. It is what it is. Period. You know what I mean? It ain't whether I like it or not. The trees is out there. Whether I like it or not, it rains. Whether I like it or not, it's a whole fucking system designed to keep all of us in a certain level. It is what it is.
Yes,
You know.
sir.
Hey Jada, shoot, we cosplay.
Jada weird, man. But let's get into another quote unquote,
I like them young red, thick, red ball.
we're gonna get into this Nia Long. She said she like messing with the young boys, man. She like the youngest, man.
So what age
But how
group is
she
we
was
talking?
talking,
I
I
mean, to
know she
me, it
ain't
don't
talking
matter.
about no 40s, and I
Well,
doubt she's talking about the late 30s. So she's probably talking early 30s, late 20s type shit.
listen, bro. From the man perspective, what dude gonna be out here mad and hating that it's a youngin somewhere that, you know, then slid up and
it's plenty of
did shit,
motherfuckers that
then
are hate.
snatched her.
There's plenty of young niggas that are hate on that. But
Oh, my bad. Yeah, we always talk about Hey Daniel out there.
But she said she like them young because they're fun, it's exciting or whatever. But she also pointed out that those youngins talk a little too much. So now she got their ass signing NDAs.
Yeah.
Sign this NDA, you young tender nigga.
Yeah. It's like everybody want their motherfucking business out there. Motherfuckers always, that's the thing. Motherfuckers, this shit have turned into soap operas. Niggas is getting on all these vlogs, telling about who did what. That was just like with the Shine and Mace and them getting up there talking about brain. With that shit ain't player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't rock with shit like that. You know, this shit ain't. when do niggas get out here and really, you know, real niggas get out here and be kissing and telling this shit?
I never been a kiss and tell type.
You motherfucker
Never.
ain't gonna know who I'm fucking with or how I'm fucking with them.
Never in life.
Period. It ain't for you. Whatever's going on between me and her is between me and her. You know, they ain't, you know, everybody else ain't involved. Because I ain't trying to fuck with everybody else. The focus is whoever that individual is.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, it's nothing more to it, man. Nia Long, man. Say you was the dude, would you sign an NDA?
Oh yeah, I'm signing the NDA off the bat.
Fast. Signing that mug fast.
Hey, look.
What's today's date?
Hey, all you gonna hear is, where'd your pants go? Where these candles and all of a sudden the room they got it? This boy, it's gonna be like nigga some magic about to happen in that motherfucker.
Yeah. But man, yeah, salute Nia Long, man. I remember Friday, man.
Look, bro, you know, I'm gonna go get me some fits, get me some, you know, like one or two of them little tight pants, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
with
it's over with.
It's
over with, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You are on now. You are on.
Like
you gotta live in it. You gotta live in it. You on.
It ain't even about that. You know what I mean? It's about the mission.
She want them young. You unk now, bro. You could get all the tight pants, the purses you want to get. It don't matter. It's over with.
Got the ID to say McLovin 21 Hawaiian.
Nah, you ain't fooling nobody, nigga.
Oh shit.
You ain't fooling nobody. Let's
Shit,
get into your topic.
Hey, if Drewski can be a conservative white woman, nigga, I can get there too. You know what I'm saying? I can be a white.
Bro. I believe in you, dog. I believe in you.
Appreciate it, bro, man.
Let's get into this last. I really don't know too much about this. I watched a little few highlights, but put me up on this Chrisean debut fight.
Oh, I just peeped the highlights. I thought it was interesting, and you know,
this is the second time you brought her up. I'm starting to think you got a little crush on this girl.
We spoke about it when they first started talking about her making the transition. You was telling me that she had training. You know what I mean?
But,
so that's what I was like.
But you, that was your topic even then. I'm saying this is the second time you
boxing, and this is the second time I bring it up because she done made her debut. And remember when we spoke about that at the beginning, we was like, we don't, you know, we kind of don't know how that transition will be.
You still putting us in this. You putting us in this. I think you have a crush on this woman.
Oh, I fuck with Chrisean, man.
I think you got love because this your second time putting her up in the lineup. Hey, man, I'm just saying, putting on the docket. You know,
right there. Yeah, we second on the docket. Boxing again. another topic that there was really a continuation of the original topic. Hey, she's going into boxing as we covered.
Nah,
Remember,
but we did,
I,
we
I, I thought
did,
we
we
spoke
did
about it.
actually talk
Yeah.
about wasn't it this fight that we were saying she was about to go into? Didn't we bring up this fight?
No, she had just got the deal to
Oh, the
start.
deal. Yeah.
She
Yep.
hadn't even. This is her debut right here. Her debut fight, the first one after. Shit, damn, we didn't. Had a few episodes and she done made her little debut. You know what I mean? So she been training these past few weeks, get right. Remember, again, I said you was telling me that she had Javante coach. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I was like, oh well, shit, that should be interesting. And
But
she changed up the.
what I will say, and I don't want to really judge women and everything, especially in sports or whatever. But I can say I wasn't too impressed with her performance. I ain't gonna lie. It was very amateurish. Isk.
Oh, it was. That's what
Like,
this whole thing is. It ain't the professional debut, but
oh,
you
so
got
this
to
is
work your way into like. Nah, yeah, it's not
oh,
winning. And
this
that's
is
why.
what they call it?
Like Wish,
No,
Timu.
no, man. I ain't talking about none of that.
What you getting at, bro? What you getting at?
Like it's not your professional amateur. These are
Yeah,
amateur fights.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's not the professional. It's that the amateur debut.
I mean, she'll get
So,
there, but she do got to work on it because
oh, it's a lot got to be worked on.
yeah, because she
But
was in that bitch tripping, man.
remember, it's a control that has to be done. You used to doing some whole nother other shit. You got to really get into that mode. It's gonna take some time for your shit to kick in. But she got a good trainer with her, so again, we'll see.
If she's still with him, hopefully that
Mm.
that pans out, and but
But
shout out Chrisean,
congratulations on the first little win.
congratulations.
Got a
Yeah,
KO out the door.
yeah. Damn, we're gonna probably have to talk about this in real time because who the fuck? Oh, of course. I'm like, who the fuck got Clout Chaser of the Week? I know who I got for
Man,
it.
who you got?
Fucking Jada, bruh. She out here tripping. I was protecting Will. I
She
snitched
was,
on
bro.
myself to protect Will.
That's right. And we need more women out here like that that's gonna hold them
You
down.
need, I don't need shit.
She's
She
gonna
been losing.
protect you, bro.
You think she protecting Will right now? Or do you
Yes.
think she taking this man through fucking hell? Because I think she doing the absolute what is she doing right now with saying that? What is she doing? Is she protecting him by saying this?
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this nigga want to be on some bullshit. I don't know, man.
Will you safe with me?
No, she is not.
I'll
We need
never
to
I'll
check on
never hurt
that.
I'll never hurt your public image by saying that you was the one that did shit.
Oh, it's hard ass seat. God damn. God damn. I ain't even gonna say what I want to say because it'll be a goddamn.
Yeah, bro.
So I ain't even gonna say it. But
That was like with the little Jamaican shit when he was trying to tell the police officer that a motherfucker came up behind him and shot him in the back with a slingshot. You know what I mean? And the officer like, so them I get a back shot. He was like, what? Nah, man, nah. I said,
hold
him
on,
and
maybe you didn't hear what I said. Let me say.
So over there they call them squatty. So he like, no squatty. Me no say that. Me say a man come and me run and he shoot me in the back with a slingshot. It was like, so you get the back shot. He's like, no, man.
Why you keep calling it that, man?
he was like, yeah. He was like, nah, squad it. Yeah. You make the ting sound of weird. He was like, nah, man, me don't make a ting sound of weird, man. You make a ting sound weird. You say, well, he's like, well, let me break it down to you, man. So he said, the man shoot you. He said, yeah. So where him shoot you at? In the back. So you got shot in the back. So if you get shot in the back, that's a back shot, right? Yeah.
No,
Nah,
nigga.
he was
I
like,
got
nah,
shot
he
in
was
the
like,
back.
what would you call it? He was like, I would call it shot back. He was like, yeah. Hey, I was like, damn, bro. Hey, boy, it be some little funny shit that you scroll across.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Let's get to the last topic. Oh yeah. First, let me give a round of applause for my girl Jada.
Big time player.
You deserve that, girl. And nobody getting slapped at these awards. You feel me? Everybody's safe. You want to talk about some protection? He was protecting her, nigga.
Man, shit. Hey,
He
but
was
I'm telling
protecting
you,
her.
you
But let's
know,
get into this
just be
last.
cordial what you saying and keep his wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Let's get into this last topic, which I feel like is a fucking great topic. Lie to me. Fake it for me.
Yeah, man. For those who don't know, we speaking on today's topic, far as dealing with relationships. We speaking on a conversation between Nikki Giovanni and James Broadnax. The conversation went based on Nikki saying that when dealing with the black man, he always goes to work and puts on a certain image for the individuals that he works for. But when he gets home, and this is this little snippet, the shift in the mood occurs. And the woman gets hell from all the frustration that the man has pent up during the day from putting on this face and this role to be able to make do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And her whole thing was, instead of doing the, I would say instead of doing what he does at work, he should go ahead and do the same at home and put on the same face when he sees her. But because he feels as if, and this is men as well, we feel as if at that point now we have to be real with our women. You know what I mean? And in that moments of being what we call real, we don't see the reflection, our reflection in the mirror that she's holding up of our image, our actual true image. You know what I mean? Because as the man is the sun, the woman is the moon, and she refracts our light. So for me, I was like, man, this is such a deep point, because do we or can we? So do we have the ability to be able to put up that same fake it till you make it phase in our relationship, when dealing with the hardships of trying to navigate in this system and society and workforce that isn't our own.
Are you asking
What
me?
was your take on this? Yeah.
I think we absolutely do that to an extent. Um, I put out a few examples. Honey, how was your day? And we'll sit there, listen to all the shit, blah, 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 blah. Are we putting on the front when we're sitting there? Oh, yeah. Then they said, what? Oh, no, she didn't. What else happened? Aren't we still
Mm-hmm.
putting up a front? Do we really give a fuck about that shit?
It all
You
depends
know?
on which man you are and how
See,
interested you are in
this nigga
your
always do
woman's
that,
day.
This nigga
Yeah.
always do that, dog. There's
When
no
you asking
just
me, I
simple.
mean, for me, I always take interest because each day you have to think each day is a day to gather intel on the person that you're dealing with, because the first mistake any man or woman make in a relationship, it doesn't matter if it's a few months or a few years, is assuming that they just know that they're a partner. You know what I mean? When that is a process, especially, that's in itself, I feel like is at a minimum almost a 20-year process. You know what I mean? To really get that deep understanding of this individual.
Oh, I just figured it out. I just figured
What?
the fuck out. So I be talking about majority of people. You be talking about the minority people.
Yes.
That's what it is. Because anything I talk about dealing with
Mm-hmm.
majority of people, you say, well, no, but you got this little pocket of these
Because you still,
motherfuckers.
because the people have to understand that yes, that you have the majority, but there's also this other element that exists that we can't ignore and say is not there. And I'm not saying that you say that, but I always want to shine light on that as well. So when we're looking at the picture, we can see the whole picture. You know what I mean? And who it is that you're dealing with in contrast. You
All
know
right,
what I
let me
mean?
talk. Let me talk to the majority real quick. My man got a shit out for the minority real quick. So let me. I feel like, for one, I fully agree with her. I fully agree with Miss Nikki. I definitely
Miss
do.
Giovanni.
Um, the way, because I would say it's almost vice versa. Like, and when we let's not be silly and think faking it is just being fake or not being genuine. Faking it is just like, I want to feel I want to feel that same joy that you allow these other people to feel. You know,
To
I want to feel
experience.
that. I want to feel that you would enjoy being around me, or you enjoy my company, or you're actually interested in what's going on in my life. How's my day going? You're actually interested in it. Not that after work you just dump all your day on me and treat me like shit. I think that goes for male or female. That is not wanted. So I agree with her. But what's interesting is, speaking with my wife, she ain't with that shit. She like, don't lie to me. Don't fake it for me. Like,
Be
nigga, give
real
me
with
the
me.
fucking real, you know? Give me the real, you know. But I think
Because
we all would say that
some
verbally.
some women process it different. Overall, they would rather deal with all the hurt, the pain, and everything that comes with it, knowing what's real, than versus having to live under the illusion. And that's where
But
I
I think
feel
that's even
for women,
I think
you know,
that's
it's a
even I think that's even a facade. I don't think that's real either because
what
no woman wants it to be that real 24/7. You don't. You don't want to. It sound good.
well
Yeah, it
see
sound good. Keep it real with me, but you
what you
want some of that. You want some of that lie too. When I ask you how
this
this
is where it
dress,
goes, and it
when,
all
hold
depends
on,
on
listen. When I ask you how this dress look on me, or how this looks, or this, you want even if he probably don't like it, but you like it, you want him to agree with you. Like, yeah, baby, it look good. You wearing that thing, girl. Hell yeah. She wants that. That would fall into this category.
Hey, have you ever read the book The Way of the Superior Man? Did I show you that? I think I put that
No.
out there.
I feel
I
like I
think
heard of it.
I think I need to go ahead and get you that book, bro. Um, because that'll give you a greater understanding of the context of where
The
I come
minority.
from and stand. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we can say that. Whatever I speak on, I stand on.
But
And whatever group I side with, I
but see,
ride
that's
with.
the misconception. I'm not talking against the minority. I'm only talking
No,
to
and that's
the
what I'm saying.
majority.
Whatever I
So it's not. It
that's
don't
how
have
I
to
am.
be a right and a wrong in this.
No, it ain't
I'm
no
just,
right wrong. I said that's what I speak on. I stand on.
But that's fine.
And
You act
whatever
like
I
you have to
side
put
with.
me on the minority. I'm not talking against the
No, I
minority.
ain't saying you talking against the
I got
minority.
you said
Hey
I got
man,
I might have to
I
get you on
understand
that book
now.
so you can
You
understand where
you
I understand where
you
you're
are
coming
you
from.
are conflict driven. No, I'm saying with the book, it gives you a different context in life.
We ain't just hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Yeah,
hold on,
you
hold on, hold on, hold
conflict
on.
driven, man.
Hold on, hold on,
Hey
hold on, hold
man,
on,
yeah,
hold on.
I see what
We
it
ain't
is.
just gonna we ain't just gonna fly back
This nigga
by
is
that like you
you.
gonna
I know what
I'm
it is.
conflict
You,
driven.
yeah,
You're
man.
conflict driven. You gotta go against everything
You
I say.
watch Denzel, The Great Debaters, and then you
I
came on
never
here.
seen that movie. I never seen that movie. But anything I say,
You
I can
came
say
on
something
here.
you agree with. I guarantee you're gonna pick the opposite side.
I got to, man.
See? So how am I conflict? How am I conflict driven? And it's you that's doing that.
Because that's it, man.
See, this
Hey,
nigga
man,
watering down the broadcast, man. He watering it down because he gotta be fake with this. He's faking it.
oh man, what's fake about it?
He's doing
Because
exactly what Nikki
those
Giovanni.
are wait. Go ahead, finish that part so the
No, you're
people can
doing
get in.
exactly what she was talking about. You're faking it for us, though. You're doing what she's trying to convince James Baldwin to do. You fake it. And then it's crazy because you're trying to take the other side of that. Like, don't fake it. But you're faking it for the people.
What am I faking for the people?
You are driven off of uh being on the opposing side of whatever the topic is. But you're doing it just trying to entertain the people.
Oh no, this ain't
Even
for entertainment. This
even
is
this isn't it's a podcast. That's what a podcast is. It's entertainment.
no,
That's what it is.
no.
That's
That
what it
is
is.
me
Okay.
because leave no stone unturned and question everything.
So it's never going to
That's
be a
me.
day.
Period.
It's never going to be a day where I could just get a clear fucking answer from you. I ask you something, and then you'll be like, "Well, it depends on this and this variable, and da 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 da. What day it is, what time of day it is,
Because that's the reality of shit.
what's her sign, what's his sign, how the moon and the stars align. It
Yep,
depends, man. It depends on
it
all that. I
does.
just can't give you no straight answer. It depends. That's how
No,
you
no,
come.
no snowflake is the same.
See what I
And
mean?
that's the same as
See what the fuck I
situations.
mean? Audience, listen, man. This is what I'm dealing with, man. This is what I'm dealing
Hey,
with, man.
hey,
Nah,
this
keep
is
talking. I'm in the background. I'm talking to the
look.
people. You feel me?
Now this is what he deal with off air. You know what I mean?
What I deal with off air.
It's the same thing, man. We go through the same shit.
Yeah, on our phone calls too. He cut me off every time I'm talking. He cut me off to just insert his opinion and his view on the minority. We just gonna start calling him minority and call me majority, because more of y'all gonna relate to me,
and then they gonna just start calling us M&Ms.
Hey, that's what it is.
Because I got Eminem podcast.
See, I be on a broader view, so I open up my blinders. You feel me? You have your blinders straight ahead.
No.
And that's what you covering. You not widening up your view.
My shit is
my view is open. I don't think so.
My shit is 360. My peripheral works and everything, and my third eye's open. So that's why my perspective fills in the part that you tend to leave out, which is that little minority.
But you should dress it up as such. You should dress it up. Listen, you should dress it up as such instead of trying to dress it up as the opposing side of that. You say no, this what you supposed. Nah, that's right. That's how a lot of people say. But
see, you're thinking of opposing as in something where it's attacking or something that
I'm not. I never dress it up as attacking. I never.
Opposing
I'm not saying
sides
attacking.
is just like there's an east and then there's a west. You have individuals reside in the north, and then you have individuals that reside in the south.
No, that's different from what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I am the east, west, and north, and you are the south. You dig what I'm saying? I'm covering more ground than you're covering. But you focus on that region. You dig what I'm saying?
So how are you covering more ground if you're only focused on that region?
Because I have more regions. That's why I said I'm west, east,
you think
and north.
I don't explore those particular regions as well?
How would I not know about you do. You just don't report on those regions.
No, because somebody
you only report on one region, and you're gonna stick to that region. That's it. You're not gonna
because every and this is my saying, Vox Populi. I'm the voice of the people. Somebody got to speak for everybody. This ain't just about this certain individual groups who feel a certain particular way, and we're gonna side with each other. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody has a voice, and sometimes some people don't get a voice.
So I represent those. Okay.
Who don't get voices.
Yeah. I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you, Shun. But anyway, with this particular topic, I agree with her so wholeheartedly.
And then where'd you say that I didn't agree with her?
See, I'm just closing this out. I say something, and then you make it seem like I'm coming to get. No, I'm just saying my opinion, bro. This is not combating what you're saying. God damn, my nigga.
Went to karate class today, man. He was Kung Fu
this
Joe
nigga, goddamn. I say one thing. Oh, so what? You think I don't agree? Like, I'm just, I'm just saying I agree with her, bro. Man. Just not combating whatever you want to say about it. I'm saying I agree with her. But what I was going to say is,
hey,
I also want you to be real too. But it's, you gotta. It's a time and a place. It's kind of like be able to choose your battles. You dig what I'm saying? You don't always got to be real. You don't always got to be, and I don't want to call it fake because I got a negative connotation.
Life is about balance.
It's a balance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of need both,
bro.
You kind of need both, and then you can expect the opposite end to always be. Hold on, man. Let me finish my thought, bro. Damn. I'd be in my bag and you cut through with some shit. God damn, nigga. Not done lost it. Oh, and you don't wanna want your opposite, the opposing side of you to always be quote unquote fake, because when are they going to be able to be real? If they fake at work and then they got to come home and be fake as well, when are they going to be real?
Well, that's what the focus needs to shift on being real, and what the definition of what real is. You don't have to put on the show, you know, for either. You know, you don't have to put on the show for them people up there. You don't have to put on the show for
I don't know. You might have to put on the show. They call it code switching.
I ain't tap dancing. You know what I mean?
It ain't necessarily tap
but
dancing, but you conduct yourself a certain way.
I'm saying that as a show. You know what I mean? I'm not the one to go through the tap dance process. I'm gonna just be honest with you on all particular levels. I'm not gonna fake like I'm something else right here, because I know how. Again, it goes into knowing just how to conduct yourself without having to compromise yourself. You know what I mean? Or compromise your relationship. You know, and not have to be, because if you got to do that, it's being deceitful either which way, and that's part of your character. If you going up to this place and you faking, you being deceitful, that ain't the real you. You know
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that part.
Then you go home to be deceitful as well, because you got to put on a role. What's real in that? You know what I mean? You have to be like
because
it all depends on how your character. One, I say it depends on your character too.
Hold on, let's stay right there at the deceitful point. Let's stay at the deceitful point, because deceitful, and without even looking at the definition, that's when you intend to mislead a person for bad. You dig what I'm saying? You're deceiving them. So I don't think that's the right word to put on that, because even if I'm like, fake it in a little bit, I'm not being deceitful to you, to my wife or to my coworkers or whatever. I'm just presenting myself in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? The way me and you gon', laugh and joke on the phone, I might not take them jokes to work.
Yeah.
You feel me? I might not tell that joke to my coworker. Do that mean I'm being deceitful to my coworker? No. I'm just presenting myself professionally. You know what I'm saying?
You have to understand that each relationship is different and how to deal with each person and what.
So how's it being deceitful saying what you're saying right now? How would that be deceitful if you're just conducting yourself a certain way in different relationships?
Because that's not the case with certain individuals. Just like that ain't the case with certain individuals.
Is it possible to have multiple real yous? Being that
my thing is,
you can always be real to the core you, but be different people. Is it a such thing as being able?
This is what I always say. You are multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
You're the father, correct?
Right.
That's one role.
Yep.
You're the husband, correct?
Husband, co-worker,
that's
friend,
another role.
Son, brother, uncle. Yeah. I get where you're going.
So it's each different role. Just like fireman, policeman, president, garbage man.
But they're not the same person.
No. Roles.
But it's not the same person playing those multiple roles.
You're one person that can.
Now you got me in my debate bag. I'm ready to go now, bro. I know we at the end of this thing.
Now you can play multiple roles. You have that ability, but it ain't that you're being fake. It's in that moment. That's the role that is.
So now you're arguing my point. That's been my point.
No, I'm telling you that I understand it from the full spectrum.
Okay. So you're not agreeing with me. You don't want to be associated with my thought on this, because you saying what I'm saying.
disagreed with you. I just gave you
what Hitman be doing.
Ben said, listen, I just gave you my perspective.
Yeah, and it's agreeing with my perspective. It's reflecting my perspective. So we were never on opposite ends of that. So do you agree with her?
You assume we are on opposite ends because I was fucking with you.
Okay, let's make it simpler. Let's make it more simple. Let's make it more simple. Do you agree with her statements?
Through and through. They were powerful enough for me to bring it onto the platform.
So that's what I don't understand. If we both we would have been done with this topic because we both agree with her. But you started with, oh, you don't want to be fake, and oh, I want the real thing, and oh, you being deceitful, and oh, you went through this whole thing to just agree with me on this agreeing with her.
Nope.
You went through all of that for that. I just want to point it out. You my nigga, bro.
I never said I disagreed with her.
You did it the roundabout way. I'm telling you. Do you be watching the game tapes in full?
Yeah.
In full?
Yes.
From top to bottom?
Yes.
From the intro to the motherfucking word of the week.
End.
All right. Because you got to be feeling crazy about something, especially last week. We still got to get into part 2 of that shit.
Which part?
See, that's how I know you don't be watching the game, because it'll be what stood out. What would you say stood out the most from last week's episode?
So we was talking about that David
what debate?
Shit. That David shit. We was going
nah.
What?
Not David.
Because it was dealing with the
that wasn't our debate. You got to understand, with David, we were on the same side. You shouldn't be fucking with children shit. I told you that. That's why when we went into the Ice Spice situation, and you was like, you was more mad about this, and I was more bad.
Shit. Yeah, but that shit.
But that's not even what I'm talking about. That ain't what I'm talking about.
So, that was that point.
I'm going to save you some time, because this how I know you don't go to the, because it was at the end. It was at the end.
It stands out the most.
It was our debate on this, the fucking fanning out with the celebrity. Your girl doing the shit with the celebrity. That was that shit was fucking gold. That shit was gold, bruh. And then my camera wasn't tripping. We could have kept that going, bro. That was media gold, bro. That was podcast gold. That was the biggest part of last. I had
to go run that back to see if
that's
was
what I'm trying to tell
biggest.
you. You should. I would
like to see that was like the biggest point.
That was the most engaging, and I think so. Looking at it back, I'm like, damn, we was really in our bag on that. I mean, I was more so in my bag. As
far as meaning the engagement process. So yeah, I have to look and say, okay.
Because the topics you're bringing up, we weren't on opposite sides of that. We both had the same qualms about those certain topics. Like, you shouldn't be fucking with kids. That's fucked up. This dude, well, I don't know where you landed with the dude trying to fight the female. It almost was like you was, I don't know. But
I already told you I wasn't with that shit.
I didn't even know dude was gay. Did you know he was gay? It's coming out that was a gay dude. I thought that was the chick home. I mean, I thought that was the chick boyfriend or something.
It makes sense why he.
It make more sense now, because they ready to fight the chick. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They gonna fight a chick, bro.
They identify as a woman.
Exactly. Well, not necessarily. Now we getting into some we getting into the weeds of it because not all gay people identify as women. That'll more so be trans women identify as women. A gay dude is just a gay man.
If a man isn't acting like a man, and
he's still a man, just not acting like a man.
Ryan for Brittany. Well, whatever.
No, what you just was saying?
His mind is in the state of him feeling like he identifies as a woman and not a man.
No.
He don't see himself as that.
No, he might be more feminine. He might be heavy on the feminine side, but he don't. Unless he says,
I don't know. So
these are my pronouns. Her, she, or thee, them, or whatever.
Yeah.
He identifies as a man. He just like other men. I'm just putting you down, Aunt. You know.
I appreciate that, man.
Going through the world, going through the world in 2026, you got to know this pronoun talk. You know,
because I be in the house. You know,
I be in the house too, but I also be on the internet. I be on the internet.
Go outside. I don't be on that either. I be outside.
You just said you don't be outside. Now you be outside.
Yeah.
See how you contradict yourself in real time?
Outside my house, outside. You know what I mean? Like outside, feet in the grass, outside.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
I ain't like outside.
It was a good show, man. It was a good show, man. This nigga be on some bullshit, man. But I don't know what this nigga be at. This nigga contradict himself in the same sentence.
Man, I just said,
or at least the same paragraph. This nigga
home,
gonna contradict himself,
I
man.
Be inside, outside, man.
This nigga say, I don't be outside. Then the nigga say, oh, you be on the internet? Oh, I be outside. Like, what, nigga?
Yeah. I be outside, man. Outside, that's in the yard, just chilling. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I be talking to squirrels and shit, you know, feeding birds and shit, you know, like
yard
real gangster
man.
Shit. Real gangster shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real yard man. All right, man. What you got for the...
You ever fed a squirrel before? You know
nah. Nah. What's the word of the week this week, my brother?
We double back, you know, again, we'll be speaking on when you were saying preparing for the future, far as with the youngins, and how it'll be different, you know, for them than it was for us because of the setup process that we did for us, the mindset, you know what I mean, and being independent and being able to work for self. So when you said that, I was like, damn, it keyed into, you know, what I had for our word today. Mm-hmm. And our word today is, you know, don't go to where the path may lead. Instead, go to the path and leave a trail. You understand?
Run that back one more time from the top.
Don't go to where the path may lead. Go to where, go to where there is no path and leave a trail. I had to, I think I mixed the words up.
Okay.
Trying to run it back in my mind.
Yeah.
I heard that earlier while listening to an audio book, I believe, or a show, something, but it had just stood out and it had stayed with me.
So in layman terms. So
basically,
hold on, let me tell you.
Oh, so you about to go? Oh yeah. Go ahead.
in layman terms, don't follow the trail that everybody else or what those before you have, or the path that those before you have created. Create your own path that'll make that trip easier, but not only that, leave a trail for those that come behind you.
As this man is doing with his sons.
Mm-hmm. Got you.
So
Copy.
you can see the example in real time, as we say. You know what I mean? Because we here in real time.
Real time, baby.
And we what they say, we on deck. Like they say in baseball, we on deck, Claude.
And guess what else?
What up?
Guess what else?
We got the content.
Got that motherfucking content. Ooh.
We got the content.
It's about to go down, man. We slowly getting in this. What's it at? We need to get a bag.
After that, I ain't gonna lie. I like the tree, the book painting behind. I like that little setup. You're nice and comfortable. Lean back. You feel me? We just got to get a mic in front of you.
I gotta work on this. Yeah, I gotta get the laptop and the mic is next. I'm trying to get a different little setup. Cause I was like, man, this it gotta be a vibe. I was looking at it, I was like, this shit. I'll be looking when I'm watching it, and this why I'll be looking at different shit at the game tapes. You know what I mean? I'll be looking like, damn, man, I don't like the way this is. I don't like the way this is. It need a different vibe, and it feel like it's a connect but a disconnect. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was like, man, I need something that, this is what you want individual to feel. That
I like the aesthetics of this look. I just need that mic. That's what, when I'm looking at or listening to the game text, that's my biggest shit. That fucking mic. We got to get that audio going. But anyway, we getting we breaking down the fourth wall right now. Man, we appreciate y'all.
We still on the.
We still
live. Hey,
we still live, baby.
Y'all getting it real.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all tap in on all social media at Reasonable Clout Podcast. Catch us on X at Clout and Reason, and on YouTube at Reasonable Clout Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share, run up the hype. Do all the things, man. Get us up in the algorithm. Any last words from you, my brother?
Go get it. You know what I mean? Cause this show ain't gonna just come to you. Mm-hmm. Go get it.
Go get it before you. Go get it before it get you, man. And you don't want it to get you.
What's that Latin shit that they say? Carpe diem. Go seize the day. Seize the day, bro. Mm-hmm. And sister. And Bristers. Gotta make sure we include everybody,
Mm-hmm.
It's just Reasonable Clout.
I appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. Until next week. We out.